Bajaj Auto and many other companies. We also had a series of issues in the north, in the west, and in the south. This is mainly one of the reasons being talked about is that there is a huge trust. Tapping the people advantage well can help the Indian manufacturing sector increase its share in the GDP from 15% to 25% by 2020 or even earlier, in line with the target set by the national manufacturing policy. Labor productivity, as Mr. Ramesh Datta said, is key to competitiveness. Now, normally in IR conferences, a major chunk of the time is devoted to discussing about the legislative aspects and why it is hampering the people relationship. This conference, we are breaking away from that. We are not having any session on laws. We are only talking about how we build relationship with the people who work with us. According to BCG report, India has a very low productivity compared to even Brazil. Of course, China, US, and Russia are way ahead. And this brings into focus because productivity is also determined by skill, the level of skill, the skill development. Our epics talked about, our Puranas like Mahabharata talked about the need to invest in skill training, even though we had Ekalavya. That's beyond the point. That skill training and the training on a continuous basis was emphasized on. Now, we find that in India, we have only 17% of the workforce entering with some level of skill, as against 59% in China. So we have a lot of catching up to do. Quality of skilling is again HR. Building positive employee relations is crucial, especially when the expectations are high and we are having a highly aspirational society. How do we bring a paradigm shift in management union attitude and approach towards each other from conflict to collaboration? What are the ways and means to ensure that issues are resolved speedily and amicably? How do we promote a problem-solving approach in our relationship? How do we bring the generation gap between the new workforce and the old workforce with different values, value systems, communication styles, approach to work and towards money? How is it going to impact the shop floor and the working at the one? Based on experiments conducted in plants which were chronically worst performing and which were turned around to best performing with the same workman. Mind you, this is the same work. The new smart managers there found out and recognized that the employees care about doing a good job instead of seeing these workers as of lesser minds